Okay, 257 drops opened at once because that's what people want to see. I stockpile mine because I don't care, but people want to see me open drops, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna open some drops. I originally had 250, so I'm gonna bring it down to 256. Oh, that's loud. So there are 256 drops. 256 is a power of 2, very nice number to work with. But I originally said I'll do the video at 250, but I didn't because real life, laziness, so here we go. So let's start off. Okay, that's a dupe. See another one? Yep, that's dupe. I have a lot of skins, so dupes will be common. Regarding rocket launchers, actually, I pretty much have most of the sniper rifles, most of the carbines, but the one thing I do not have and I want is I want the Scuttle rocket launcher, which I don't have, so I'm sticking with this, because everything else is Scuttle, because I like that skin. It goes well with the bougie drip, so to speak. So I roll with this shit. I remember back in the day, in old Splitgate, you actually had your character stand, and pull a lever to open the drop. And I kind of missed that. Okay, we had an animated skin, and I hate skins that are animated. Okay, I generally don't care for jetpacks. Okay, 4 XP. I wonder if we're gonna get split point out of this, because... Okay, default skin, never mind. Because... If my memory serves me right, some drops will give you coin if you have a duplicate. Weird skin. We'll see. Yeah, this is gonna be too distracting. Let's see. I have to sit here and click this button 200 damn times. I wish there was an auto open drop thingy. That shotgun. Also. Oh, pistol skin. It's blue. Speaking of skins, I really don't like skins that have too much color in them. In my opinion, a skin should have 1, 2, 3 maxed out colors, or the gradients of the two. And that's it, because otherwise, if there's too much color, they get distracting, and I don't want the color of the skin clashing with the color of the enemies, the crosshair, the other team players. For example, this skin is a good example of what I don't like. It's animated, so it will be distracting. I want, ideally, my gun to be static. If I could, I would just remove the gun completely from my screen. I frankly don't care for the gun model. In Quake, for example, my weapon skins, my old weapons are set to be 50% transparent. Sometimes some weapons will obscure things. I really wish Splitgate let you fuck around with the HUD. Because I would. So some of the shit in the HUD is on here and on here, but I'd rather keep it all on the bottom. It just makes sense for me because... There we go. I'd rather have all the important information on the screen because that's where the eye tracker is. And, if you're looking directly at the some eye trackers, like the Tobii one, for example, that I have, it's kind of off. So in the recorded footage, it'll be a bit less. Plus, I really want to have everything consistent in my life. I'd look down from my screen sometimes at my keyboard. I have a little fine set, so having that information as your eyes are on the way back and forth makes sense. It's just, I mean, I understand it's just a millisecond or less. Human eye moves stupidly fast. But at the same time, that matters, because in competitive, I will get every advantage that I can possibly. Okay, this gun's ugly ass. We're gonna get a lot of XP out of this, I think. Purple. It's basically a variation of the default weapon skin. Gold. I mean, too bad I already have the bougie drip. I don't know what I saw, but something happened. Or you should just use the spacebar for this. It'll make it so much nicer. One thing I'd be told about how this game drop randomness works is... This gun's ugly. How this game's randomness works is that you're probably more likely to get something if you don't have it, so much butter drops, so... This is just too plain. Not a fan for the bat. I honestly don't like the bat skin. That's why I stick with the RPFB, because it's different, it's better. And there was another one that was looking like a blade, pink-ish, and it came over really nice sniper, but I have missed it, because I do not want to put any of my real money into this game. And I like the game, but it's ugly shade purple. But I like this game, but I don't want to put any of my cash into it. I never spend a penny on a free-to-play game, because a free-to-play game is a free-to-play game. Paid game is you buy it, and I won't do much else, because I don't like microtransactions, because the game industry thinks that those are the way to go, but I honestly hate them. I just want to either buy the game or get the game for free and have that. Okay, this is gonna be too distracting, but nevertheless, if I get the Scuttle rocket launcher skin while opening, that'd be great. Oh, this is ugly. I don't know who makes these skins, but some of them are really good, and the few that are good are actually properly fire. Most of them are pretty bad. If whoever on the 1047 Games team is watching this, I am sorry. But the skins that came later down the line, especially those with custom models, those are really good, but these, not a fan. It's not a shade of green. Acid green, or like. Yeah. I'm surprised if we get any Splitgate out of this. Yeah. Not excited for any of the bat skins because there is not much skin. It ends up looking the same. Oh, finally! A Scuttle BFB. Okay, we are almost done completing the set. I only need the sniper and the rocket launcher. So let's keep going. Maybe we'll get it. Pink. Ah yes. The shitpost color of skin. If you have a pink T200 and your friends have it, then they most likely will. There's 4 of you, and all set your skin to the same. Disguise yourself as bad players come until the game would completely wreck any lobby you come into, and it's perfect. I've done this before many times. It's just stupidly hilarious. I wonder if the T201 skin is on drops. It's basically T200, but the blue is just a little bit more blue. I think. It's probably the same. It's basically the same thing as, you know, as iPhones. The new iPhone is always the same as the old, except your friends don't have it. Speaking of, that's why I don't use iPhones, because I don't like cloud. I have an Asus ROG Phone 5 currently. I'm gonna get a new one. Except the ROG Phone 2, which is beat to shit, but still works. Great phones. I recommend. And speaking of Asus, people often talk shit about the monitors Asus makes, but I would say they're surprisingly decent. So I'm currently playing with a Asus XG17 HPE. It's a portable 17-inch 1080p 240Hz panel with G-Sync and FreeSync. It's got HDMI and USB-C inputs, and it's surprisingly good. The color on it isn't perfect from the factory, let's put it that way, but I generally don't care for the color. I just need a fast responsive matrix. This is definitely it. It's also just the right size for the Tobii eye tracker. And it's portable, because I play with an Intel NUC. So I can literally take my monitor, take the NUC, take a 10 keyless keyboard, roll up my mouse pad and throw a mouse into a bag, and just take that to LAN parties. So I can have a desktop and LAN parties, not have to partake in the laptop shenanigans, which is pretty nice. A lot of people don't know about Intel NUCs. They're really good computers. I have a NUC 9 enthusiast. Sorry, not the NUC 9, but NUC 11. This is the last NUC, I think, with a NVIDIA GPU, because I bought it for the 60 with 6 gigs video memory on it. People think you need the latest GPU nowadays to play games. No, you don't. I have a 2060. It runs Splitgate at 240 Hz or more, and it can run OBS and record and stream the game at once. But I use Shadowplay because Shadowplay just works better, and it's less bullshit. Press one button, it works. So I don't need the fancy overlays. I do this all in post, and I don't stream, so I generally don't use OBS much. When I do use it, it works. Ooh. Looks like water, not gonna lie. You know, when it's a nice summer's day and you're at a pool, you see the pool tiles, if they're a bluish color, and you see the light play off with the water and the tiles. That's exactly what it is. Oh wait, there's this little ball thingy. That's actually quite neat. I like that skin. It's animated, but it'll be distracting. Yeah, I like it still. Duplicate, whatever. Don't care for that one. Nice. Another thing a lot of people have been talking about regarding some of the things that I do, the way I play. people often judge that I have a keyboard which you can switch the mouse pad around, not the mouse pad, the number pad around, and it's on the left, whereas normal it's on the right. I'll tell you, there's a program, Visual Studio, not Visual Studio Code. I use VS 2019. You can bind a lot of stuff to the numpad, so you end up with a lot of useful things you can do. Because I have the cursor keys as HJKL. So I can cursor around with normal cursor keys, and I can switch to HJKL cursor because GNU Emacs. That's just, of course, added. And while my right hand stays on the HJKL keys, my left hand can bounce between the control and the editing keys, basically, and the number pad. Plus, I can write a lot of things really quickly. Because all the common words and phrases and structures or common code that is written, I have programmed into Visual Studio as macros, binds, hit one button, it spits it out. And I use Visual Studio as my primary editor. In fact, I wrote the notes for this video in Visual Studio as Markdown. Big fan of Markdown. I don't care for Google Docs because Google Docs is nonsense, basically. I only care about something that put text in and people just work, and it will be somewhat structured. And Markdown will be something really good for this. If I want to back my shit up to the cloud, I should throw private repo and get up. Ooh. Bright skin. I don't like these bright colors. But speaking of, pink is a great color if you're using a crosshair. That you can change the color because no map has pink on it in this game, as far as memory serves me. And if you set it as that, it will always stay there under my background. Some people use green color crosshairs because the eyes are more sensitive to green than other colors, but there's that. That's why my mouse pointer is green, and my monitor is configured in a specific way to basically make everything black and white except certain shades of red and green. That way, I can see shit better. There's less color for you to deal with. One of my homies is on Split. What? Okay, that looks like a homemade gun. I don't know, this interesting looking. Dude, look at... I'm probably gonna get RSI from just clicking this button over and over and over again. Wait, are there two patterns on the same gun? Why? Oh yeah, that weapon. Hella distracting. I have one of the other skins for this. I don't know why people use animated skins. They're just, from a competitive point of view, I'll go for static skins that are pretty blank. They don't stand out much. I wonder if the Guardian skin that's been given away before, and I missed it, is up on the shop. It was up on the shop. I wonder if it soon drops, because if it is, that'd be great. Okay, we already got this gun this session, so damn. Pink. I don't like it. Regarding pink, there's a funny story. Ooh, it's a nice contrast. I like this. I want to see some of the other skins with this pattern. That'll be interesting. But that pistol I do like. If I get a full setup of this, I might actually switch over to or Scuttle, but Scuttle is what I like. Most people would use the most expensive skin they have, but Counter-Strike. But what I would say is that it doesn't really matter. I like some of the really cheap skins. I judge skins not by how much they cost or how rare they are, how rare the game devs want them to be. I judge shit by do I like it? Yes, no. And that determines if I care about it. That's why I don't open drops, because I already have all the shit I want. With a few minor exceptions, and I don't want anything else, so why would I bother opening? It's just a waste of time. And hurting myself RSI will be clicking the same mouse button 500 times. Orange. Technically I need to click this button 512 times for 256 drops. Quite a lot. Well, we're getting a lot of beats, but I wish this was faster, because I would go for it quickly. I don't like this green color. This skin would look weird if your teammate has it. Speaking of, if you're playing Splitgate and your player model skin has some red in it of a certain color, I mean really strong red, and you're in the same lobby as I am and you're on my team, I will hate you for the entire round, because once again, my enemies are set to that certain shade of red, and there are some skins that have that red. Speaking of weird skins and different colors, there is a skin called Link, and the way coloring works on that is stupidly broken. And it's basically makes you harder to see, since the colors will be messed up. And that has been exploited before. Now, the other skin is for people who have the Xbox Game Pass on the Xbox. It's the Extreme skin. It's the weird green, bright, glowy bit thing. And that skin, before, used to be stupidly broken, because a lot of people set their enemies to bluish, greenish. I set it to purple. Not enemies. Wait. Okay, I got confused. A lot of people set up their team to be green or a shade of blue. It's blue-green by default. And that skin had a lot of glow on it, and that glow or bloom was overriding all the red that you set it to. And it would make it very confusing when you see it, and people have took advantage of it. That's why the Extreme skin has the color turned down a bit. This is one of the reasons I hate console players. Yes, I do not like console players, especially PlayStation players, because what would happen is, let's say, okay, this skin's weird, because it gives you a perspective that's always the same, no matter what. So it's basically the texture is just set to render a certain picture that's static relative to your screen. It's an interesting skin, but again, distracting. Either way, I hate console players for one simple reason, and that is in the computer we have the beautiful WASD and a manipulator device that you can drag around your desk, or a ball you can roll around, or if you're really advanced, you have a square you move your finger around. Yes, I've seen trackpad players in this game, and they're stupidly good. The few that are. Console players don't have that. They have a device they hold with both hands, It has 2 sticks on it, it has some buttons, and 2 triggers. And that limits them. Since I can whip a 360 on the spot, instantly at whatever speed I want. Console players have to push the stick sideways, wait for their view to rotate to where they need to be, release the stick, and then actually bother aiming. When I'm playing ranked and I have a controller player on my team and he's the last man standing and I can see him getting shot in the back and him slowly turning back to try to shoot the guy back and dying, that infuriates me. Because in this game, I rage a lot, and I rage not because of me being dog shit. The cases where I am dog shit, which sometimes happens, come on, I'm human after all. I am pretty good, but I'm not perfect. If it's my mistake, well, you know, I can learn from this, I can improve. If my aim is a little off, I can do some things and that would no longer be off. But if your teammate is dog shit, you can't do nothing about it. All you can do is just shout at them through the voice chat. Okay, I don't even know what that was. What portal cannon that was. Georgia. It's a state in the US that nobody... State in the US no one talks about is Iowa. That's why. Also, reason I don't like some console players is players who use a controller rather than a keyboard and mouse are, in my experience, a lot more toxic than straight up PC keyboard and mouse players. Let me tell you why. To afford a console, you need a few $100. Okay, this skin is weak. You need a few $100, and you can get it. It's cheap. You just pay the subscription or whatever. You can even finance it nowadays for monthly installments, which is a very big scam. Don't finance anything. If you want something, just save up for it. You'll save yourself money. Either way, people who buy a console, they generally don't know how to build a PC or how to have one spec'd out to be built, and that in itself is basically making consoles more accessible to people, because some people who want to take their game seriously and be competitive properly usually do it on a PC, because the PC has a higher barrier to entry. You have to know how to do shit, and if you're going really high up, you have to understand certain things, and that basically filters out a lot of the a lot of people. And consoles, there's no barriers like this. So generally, console players have less money. They're from usually they are a bit different demographic. Let's put it that way. So they are more likely to be toxic. And when you have toxic teammates, yes, trash talking your teammates is funny. I often do that. But in ranked, when your teammate is A, trash, and B, is trash talking you back while he be trash, that isn't fun. Because again, in my opinion, in this day and age, you should only trash talk if you're better than someone. If you're sure that you're better than them, then you can trash talk safely. You can do savage methods. If you're really into it, you can be savage and you can trash talk someone who's better than you. But it's much easier to trash talk somebody who's more trash. Yeah, when you trash talk somebody, that's nice. When you trash talk somebody, at least be creative, because nowadays I see the same insult used over and over and over again. Trash talking other players, and I honestly miss the Modern Warfare 2 days, because back in the day, it was all fair game. Nothing was off the table. You could say whatever you want into the microphone, and you'd always get a response back. This looks weird. Nowadays, there's the report button, so you have to filter it. You can still trash talk, just make sure it's lighthearted and not offensive. And even if people hit the report button over and over again, you'll be fine. As long as you don't say something that's actually offensive. This gun's weird. It looks like somebody left the OG carbine in the lava part of Lava Well, and then someone else found it. That's what this looks like. But it glows. Speaking of certain skins, I used to use the Arc Sniper heavily, but I don't use it anymore. And there's one simple reason for that. It's long. And that gives you a disadvantage. People can see the barrel of the rifle around the corner, and they have more time to react. But if you have the default sniper rifle, which is slightly shorter, then they have less of an advantage over you. So yeah, some skins in this game give you a or disadvantage, and you have to watch out. Okay, that sniper is actually kind of nice. I like that. I have the gold sniper rifle, and that's what I'm using, because I don't have the scuttle sniper. Maybe I do, I don't remember. But I like the gold sniper because it's gold, and it does tilt players very well when they get headshot by it, and they look at the replay. It is sometimes beautiful. The formula of teabagging people, shooting the corpse, and then them seeing the kill cam is the formula to getting somebody really pissed. As some people say, if you can't win by skill, you can use psychological warfare, and in this game this definitely is true. So, do teabag your enemies. It will tilt people. And if you get teabagged, well, just don't care. It's another number. It's tracked. Just teabag their ass back. It's that easy. Hit control a few times. You're the controller. You hit whatever button you use. You're on your own. If you have a controller, it's your fault. But what is this? That's gonna be hella distracting, but I kind of like the black and the yellow goldish aspect. As they say, if you want to make a skin expensive, make it gold. Alright, we already have the carbine from that, so nice, I guess. Don't care for that one. I wonder how long this video has been running for already. I don't keep track of time. Felt cute, might delete later. This is a hella long name that doesn't fit on some screens. But it's ugly. Oh, this is a monstrosity. Yes, I know I shouldn't be judging skins because I can't make skins. Okay, this is actually nice. It's got some yellow accents to it. I really like something that's black or dark blue with yellow accents on it. That's why Next Grid has a blue-yellow theme. Black and red also kind of looks nice, but I think it's too much overused, so dark blue and yellow go really well together. Also, I find another nice color combination is a two shades of gray and and a less toned down red. Okay, this is nice. It's topology with some animation. That definitely an interesting skin. So this game does have good skins in it. It has a lot of the same things. They just take a bunch of the same stuff and color it over. Yeah, this one's nice as well because it's got a few shades of gray and blue. I like this color palette. Some people wonder where I pulled the color palette off for my website, and I will be frank, I got it from Shodan. Shodan.io. Yes, that's Shodan. Oh, this is also nice. Sleek, modern. White seems to go quite well. White and orange also go pretty nice together. I find. I'm currently learning how to model weapons for games, and so far what I understand is if you want to make shit that looks very modern, is make it all sleek and white and shiny, rather glossy. That's not bad. I generally hate the alabaster skins. The head looks hideous in my opinion. The head looks hideous in my opinion. So does the default T200 skin. It is hideous, especially that mount on above the forehead. What is this even? I kind of like the old bone skin except this part in the head. But, yeah. Rain. It's actually quite a rare skin. Not a lot of people have it. I think the T200 version of Rain is not on the drops. Ooh, nice red colors. Stained glass, not that cool. Could be better. This skin's weird. It messes with. It's weird. See, this is just black and red. If the red was a bit toned down, it would be a bit more interesting. But this is nice. I like this. Okay, this is a dupe. This is not interesting for me. Don't like this. I really wish that I wouldn't have to sit around and wait for the drop opening animation to complete, because for most people, yeah, they open 2 or 3 drops at the same time, or they open them as soon as they get them, so they don't care. But I open them in 250 at a time, and it gets super annoying for me. But we're most of the way through. We are about 3/5 of the way done. So. Oh, I actually wanted that skin for a while. One of my friends has it. Yeah, there are a lot of color skins for the default pattern for the weapons, and I generally just don't care for them. All the default skins in this game kind of look ugly because I think that's on purpose. So you're incentivized to just spend more money, I guess, to buy a coin at the shop because capitalism. I have to give this game credit for not literally selling drops. But some games do. Here, the only way you get drops is by actually playing. Most games have stupid amount of microtransactions. Ooh, nice banner. You know what? It actually goes kind of well. Fuck it. I like this. I'm gonna keep this for a week or so. picture of that. I actually forgot that you could get banners and tags and other crap in the drops. I thought it was only the shit you actually had, player and weapon skins, the jetpack and bow cannon. I think you could get also sprays through there, but not exactly sure. Gold inverse pistol. Pretty nice. And another gold inverse weapon. Getting all of those. If we can get the scuttle. Ooh. Yeah, this is gonna be distracting, but I think we've already seen one of those with this pattern. This is gonna get distracting fast, so I didn't use that. Okay, it's a dude. Well, fuck it. I also like this. Some of the banners in this game are really good. The calling cards. The game I'm working on, I'm definitely going to include the same system for calling cards as Splitgate, because it's really such a basic but customization heavy thing. Because what I've thought with calling cards is you can make, yeah, you have the profile picture of the player, you have the background, which you can sell to players, you can have a border, which you can sell to players, you have badges, which you can sell to players, you have name tags, which you can sell to players once again, and you can even sell the color of what your name will be to players. That's how I've been thinking doing it. And players will pay a crazy amount of money for some things in their name tag. Speaking of name tags, the new Warzone had a bug which you could literally unlock every cosmetic in the game, including the calling card background for Activision employees. And of course, me and my homie had to have it happen. Because simply. It's funny. A lot of people don't realize that, but once you trash talk them enough, they see that you have the Activision calling card, they start think you're a dev, and their attitude changes considerably. Wait, it's the rain. I really don't care for the Warden jetpack. In my opinion, it's pretty basic. Some jetpacks are stupidly huge, which... Ah. Dragon Bow and Carbine, yeah, I have one. Okay, you can actually get coin out of this. Okay, that's interesting. I didn't know that. Cool. A lot of XP too. Oh yeah, you get more drops from XP, so... Every time... Okay, new emote. I didn't know you could get those out of. I think they were only in the shop. I don't use them, I don't care for them. They're just something that is, that I find cringy. Blue. It is blue. Yeah, just an average pistol skin. Speaking of that, that grip shape is weird, because it would make sense to have a trigger guard. I don't know why they went with that one here. I guess the 3D artist was like, man, I'm just gonna break the conventions. Every pistol I've seen has some form of trigger guard. Okay, we've seen this today already, I think. I don't even remember what I have and what I don't have, because I frankly don't care. Okay, we get more coin out of this. You got 50 more to go. I'm just gonna speedrun this. See, every time that red bar goes up to here, you get another drop. And you know what that means. Forward lead. That is a cringy ass emo. That is a cringy ass emo. I will use it. I will use it. Just to drive people up the wall. That's partly why I want the Guardian rainbow skin, because it looks stupidly cringe and I want it. For some bizarre reason, the Guardian skins really remind me of some of the skins in Quake. I'm not sure why, but they do. Okay, duplicate, we got the Scuttle BR, which we already have. I want the rocket launcher. Oh, this is ugly ass. Whatever. Whatever. Generally don't care for portal cannons. I really like the arc one because it's very low profile, doesn't get in the way. I generally look for things such as and have the small size because every skin has the same hitbox, but the visual signature is different. And I did the math. Out of all jetpacks, I think the Marine and the which one? I don't remember already. I'll later find it. The Marine and Operator jetpacks, they have the lowest, they stick out less, so if you're camping behind a corner, you don't want multi-plane model sticking out. I mean, this is also quite a low-profile jetpack. Some jetpacks in this game are stupidly big. People who use them, in competitive especially, they're either bold in their confidence that it'll be fine, or they just don't care. Wait, oh, those are split coin. I thought it was just the same. I know what these things are for. These things on the side, but yeah, probably air vents in that pattern. Okay, that's a dupe. Got 23 more to go, so. Let's go. Yeah, that's gonna be distracting, but it's fire, because it is literally fire. Eh, We see those things, though. Not a fan. Okay. Okay. I really should have just made a list of things to talk about because I'm pretty sure this is taking longer than expected. Okay, we already have that. What does it do? We're definitely gonna get a lot of split coin. I'm probably just gonna save up to 1200 and not give a shit until I find something that I actually like on the store, like the Guardian Joy skin. Gray and May. Shame it's an Alabaster skin because those are ugly, but the colors are good. Okay, that's a boost. I don't even know how many extra drops we have. Ooh, nice sniper. I don't like that, but again, distracting. So that's why I use static skins. Okay, we got 9 more to go. For this one. Okay, for this one as well. That's a dupe. Okay. Okay. Don't care for this one. 2 more to go. And we have to see what we have now. Okay, dude. Yes. Finally. Our screen is clear, except this little exclamation mark, because there's a lot of stuff we have to look at. All the weapons that we have, all the new weapons that we have. I'm probably just gonna go scuttle all the bats that we got. There's actually a quick placeholder animation. Apparently the game doesn't keep everything in memory. Interesting. If you hit, I think if you hit delete, it would just mark everything as viewed. Nope. It only works in the store if you hit delete. It will mark it as checked out. But home and end works. That's cool. Shotguns. Well, not too many new things. I'm gonna stick with the gold because it's nice. And finally for the bats, we have a gold bat because it's not the big friendly bat, it's the big fucking bat, bro. Yeah, let's stick with that. There we go. Jetpacks, just quickly look for those. Don't care. This is probably my favorite of them all. They're low profile, they're clean, they're no nonsense. Oh, this is an interesting one. I remember I used to really like the hacker skins, but that's when I had the T200. Those fell out of fashion pretty fast. A lot of Alabastra skins, because I don't care for them. I like the Guardian. It's pretty much the only skin I like in this game. I also have this. It's a exclusive character that you get uh, from an event where you had to defeat the mods or the game devs or whatever. Which one did I go for? Oh, I used this one. This one is the one I used for the longest time, but a lot of people have it, so I'm gonna stick this back up. Got this. So yeah, there we go. That's all the shit I have. And looks like I have to get on kicking some ass, so I'll see you lot sometime soon-ish. If you watched until the end, thank you very much. Why would you? But I appreciate that. Might as well subscribe. I don't know, like and bell. What are the YouTubers saying you want? And I guess I'll see you in whenever I upload the next video, which will be soon. I promise. I have shit going on. And once that's sorted, I will actually focus on uploading every day. But until then, I will see you soon. Peace out.